Lovelies, this is Sheree from Divine Visions. I'm drawn to doing a reading today for you guys, letting Spirit direct us wherever we need to go, or my higher wisdom, the intuition, etc., just letting it guide me to what we need to know today. It's going to be obviously around relationships, soulmate, twin flame stuff. That's what I mostly do on my channel. We're going to just see. I'm not going to ask any specific questions. I'm just going to pull out some cards and just go with the flow, guys. See what comes up. All right, starting with the Divine Oracle that I created. Let's see, what is the main theme for this time for us? Like what we need to know right now. Wow. Okay, returning love. It's coming up. I would like to get one more. Just feel drawn to another one. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's two more there. What have we got? Wow. Returning love, heal your pain, and spiritual awakening. Strong energy. Okay. I also want to pick out one of these romance angel cards from Doreen Virtue as well. I have pre-shuffled some of these as well to just with the intention of doing this reading. All right, let's have a look. Whatever cards are meant to come out will come out. There they are. Okay, past life relationship. We've got stay optimistic about your love life. We've got honeymoon, soulmate, and make the effort. Okay, I'll just put these over to the side for a moment, guys. Right. Some of you have been aware that there is a lot of pain to heal within yourselves before this person can return back into your life. Some of you have been dreaming very vividly about this person. You've really felt their soul with you, in your presence, in your waking state, in your sleeping state. This person may have caused this within you, this pain. It's a dark night of the soul phase that you may have been going through or that you have gone through. And what this means is that the two of you know there's work to do before you can reunite. This is very much on your mind about what needs to be done. And with this comes the spiritual awakening. It's the aha moment. It's the bigger picture of realizing what everything is about. Spiritual awakening is making everything shift. Everything is shifting under your feet right now. You're not feeling very steady. You're not feeling very safe or secure in your own energy right here. But the vision and the strong focus is on this connection. And so therefore, you know this is what you need to do. Some of you may not even know how to, but it will come to you. It will reveal itself to you. For some of you, there's been a real breakup, like there's been a really turbulent time together. Harsh words have been said. There may have been betrayal or feeling like you've been stabbed in the back. There's been some real stuff going on here for you guys where it's just like everything has shaken things up for you. It's almost like that tower moment has come in and crumbled and everything's come crashing down to the ground. Now it's time to pick yourself up, off from the ground here and be gentle, nurture yourself. Gentle process this is. And the other person also is able to, in this time of space, look within themselves. And there's almost like a gentleness to this. It's almost like, the battle has been done already. It's been done. The knives and the swords have come out. there's been blood, it's like bleeding of the hearts, that kind of thing. The worst has already happened, basically. And so what happens with this is that it's now time to tend to your wounds. And if you see this card, we can see, it's interesting, the green in the background there. And I'm just looking at it here, and the trees are kind of like, it's like it's winter or something. The trees are kind of like dead here, the dead trees. But we see that even in the midst of all that, there is this healing energy that wants to come through, because green equals healing energy. And healing your pain, you may feel their pain. They're feeling your pain. And you want to heal each other's pain on a deeper level. But the only way you can do that, you can't really heal their pain, but what you can do is heal your own pain, to be a better person, to be strong and confident in yourself. This is what needs to happen here. Sometimes people have to come in and be the catalyst for our own healing, to awaken that within us. Sometimes our soulmate or twin flame push us to a point where we just feel like we're going to die. We're on the ground. We are just in that place of darkness. We think they're the only ones that can come and save us, etc. Or we just want to be left alone. Nobody, don't want to be in touch with anybody. Don't want to see the light. Don't want to see anyone. We cocoon ourselves and hide away. But it is in that time of darkness where a spiritual awakening can occur. Sometimes when you're in the light, so to speak, you're vibrating at a higher frequency and things are going great and you're with your partner and you're not necessarily getting any lesson from that. Yes, it's beautiful, there are blessings, but it's in the hard times the challenges and lessons reveal themselves. The blessing in the lesson, in the challenge, reveals itself fully, and we spiritually awaken. This person has been the catalyst for this spiritual awakening within yourself. Not only to realize who you are and what you're here for, but also you're awakening to the real reason that this person is in your life. Now, I want to have a look at these other cards here. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. If we're talking soul to soul stuff here, those who believe in reincarnation, you have had many lives with this person and they have returned to you many times. There have been many challenges, many lessons on how to, it brings you to loving yourself, how to look after yourself, how to put yourself first, how to stand up and be a warrior rather than a victim. And so this person has come back to you time and time again to show you what you're about, to reflect to you, like the mirror, what it is that you can heal in yourself and what it is you need to empower yourself with and what it is you're here for. What is your mission? What is your mission here together? They know you very well. They know your soul. They know what makes you tick. They know how to connect with you on an intimate level. They just know everything about you. You just know each other. And yes, they may cause pain towards you, to you, inflict it. That is their own lessons as well. And they are also hurting themselves in the process. They're not aware of it at the time. But later on, they're also in this dark place, cocooning themselves, licking their own wounds. It may not appear that way to you, but that's what's going on here. And some of you may even have dreams or visions or just a feeling, a memory of some sort of having another lifetime. Sometimes you just don't know how you just know. And you feel that you were playing a certain role or you identified yourself as a particular person or a gender or gender. you lived in a certain country, anything like that. You can have certain feelings or memories or dreams about, and you just know, it's like a deja vu thing going on, that you just know you've been together before. And it will occur when you're looking at each other in your eyes, like, looking at each other and just intensely looking at one another in the eyes and feeling like, whoa, this is so intense, and I know this person. I've known them forever. So then we've got staying optimistic about your love life, which can be very difficult when going through this stuff. But at the same time, when you're able to see the bigger picture through your spiritual awakening, you're going to realize that this is just a lesson. It's just a challenge. And I don't mean just as in to minimize the lesson. I mean, sometimes we make this everything. We make it everything. What happens here is going to affect a whole life, and it doesn't have to. But through this, through the spiritual awakening and seeing the bigger picture and recognizing the light within both of you and what you come here to do, you can stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So visualizations, staying in that heart space rather than in your mind, rather than in the negatives. You can stay in your heart space, do your meditations, try and shift your focus onto the issue rather than them being the issue. It is an issue, but it doesn't have to necessarily be them, because there is a core issue. They're just pushing buttons here. They're pushing your button. And what's occurring with that is this, for some of you, a massive explosion. Some of you will just withdraw and just be pained so badly that you just withdraw and hide away. Others will get angry, lash out. Whatever's going on, they're pushing buttons and you are reacting so strongly here, to the point where you don't even want to go back. You don't want this person returning to you. They can go to hell. This is what I'm hearing a lot of you say, is that they can go to hell. I don't want this. But you wouldn't be watching this if you really thought that. And deep down we know that's not what's going on. That's just the pain talking. That's the fear talking. Deep down, this is what you want. There's a strong connection that holds you together. Now, when I say that, I don't mean that there's no free will to just cut the cords and get on with your life. This is very different. This is just a knowing that there's a very strong bond. There is a connection there. You're not held or trapped in it. You have your own free will to move away from it if you wish to, and some of you might. Some of you might have a spiritual awakening and accept the lesson in this, but may not necessarily want to or feel ready to return to this just yet. But you can stay optimistic about your love life. Now, let's have a look at the honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. This might be some memories for some of you who have had time away and spent quality time with your partner. Maybe for some of you there is a very big distance between the two of you. Some might be overseas from you. Some might be in another state or another country or another town from you. Whatever it is, there's this feeling of distance here. I mean, there has to be, because we're talking about separation, returning love, etc. But there is a memory. Once again, this is so weird. This is coming up. Past life stuff. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I'm looking at these buildings and I'm looking at this, I don't know if it's a gondola or something. I can't remember what you call it now. Anyway, I don't know what they're called, but it's just a boat here, right? I'm thinking of it's like Italy or somewhere like that. That's how I'm kind of seeing the picture here, but it may not be, guys. But what I see here is that it's kind of like a past life feeling with this. It kind of connects together. So some of you might be really dreaming of a place far away where you can either escape or, somewhere that you can go to sort of connect with this feeling, this memory of them. And you may not necessarily be able to put your, mind together. It may not make sense to you while you're being drawn to a certain place. For some of you, it might be. Some of you might actually be thinking of a physical location where everything was beautiful, or actually where you met. It could be something like that keeps playing on your mind, that was a happier time together. So there's two messages in that, guys. There's a past memory of a physical location, a place where you did meet, might have been on holiday. There's another message where they might be far away from you, and there's a wanting and a yearning to connect. So there's 3 messages. That one, and also the fact that some of you are feeling drawn to a certain place and you're not sure why. It's feeling sometimes in this state here of being lost, of feeling like you're not home, you're not at home. Sometimes we look at the other person as being at home, but it goes a bit more further than that for you guys. I feel like it goes deeper than just seeing this person as your home. There's a certain location associated with this person that makes you, it reminds you of them. And not only that, but there's a feeling that you miss not only them, but you miss this place. You miss all the good things that were happening around at that time. So it says, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Some of you are going to choose to stay optimistic and work through this stuff because you've got the knowledge now coming through. And therefore you will want to make an effort to heal yourself, make an effort to perhaps reach out to this person, or make an effort to accept when they do come back, to listen to them and look at things through a different angle, a different lens, okay? And then we've got the soulmate card. Yes, this is your soulmate. Well, no shit, you know. You already know this, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this. So the thing is, you know, it's just validating it, confirming it. This is your soulmate. This is your twin flame or soulmate, okay? For some of you, you might not have really realized that and might give you some confirmation. But I do feel the majority of you do know that. You do feel this for your person. And you are step by step dealing with things one at a time regarding your own healing path. There might be resentments to get over, anger to get over, that kind of thing. There's a mixture of emotions going on I'm picking up here, and my chest is so heavy right now as I'm tuning into this because so many of you are feeling so bad about yourself. And it's like kicking yourself, you know, for something that's happened, or just feeling like you've got to take the blame on, you know, you're taking the blame. Not wanting to deal with the issues with this person. You just want to hide away and deal with your own stuff right now. And you know that it will be a step-by-step process. And I think there's a lot of fear here too, that what if you do the work and they don't, and then you'll be on different levels from one another. That's kind of like what's going on here. But I feel that, you know, energetically and telepathically, you know, energy-wise, if they will feel it. They will feel it when you're healing yourself. And they can either choose to follow in that direction and heal themselves as well, or just remain stuck. And some people will remain stuck because they're just not ready to awaken or to learn the lessons or to build themselves up or to grow in themselves. But by that time, if you're able to step by step heal yourself and become strong and confident like the warrior spirit that you are and empower yourself, you may not even care at the end of the day if they do return or not. You may just come to an agreement with yourself, an acceptance within yourself that there's a love there, it'll never go away, the bond is there, it's strong, but you've got to do what you've got to do in life to be happy in your own self. That's only for some of you. Some parts of you are very much yearning for this connection. You're yearning and you're holding out for this person, and that's fine. But as long as you don't compromise yourself at the end of the day, you've got to be able to look after yourself. Now let's have a look at these cards. I want to see what else we can get from this. The Archangel Tarot. That's kind of quite heavy energy there, guys, that you guys are carrying, this burden. Whoop. Right, we got 3. The 9 of Gabrielle. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. So it's about, in your environment, getting busy, getting strong, getting hard, you know, put that hard work in. Stay determined, move forward, and be prepared. Like, prepare for the unexpected, or expect the unexpected, as they say. Just keep going on your journey. Keep following your desires in life. What gives you the greatest passions in life? Focusing on that, because we then got the 3 of Ariel and the 10 of Ariel. This is on the material plane here. So do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. So what I really get with this is that it's about what you can do to help get your mind off this, even though we're not doing this as in a denial. It's not about pushing it, under the carpet, so to speak, but it is about directing your focus on things where you can grow in yourself and you can awaken or ignite this passion within yourself to do these things that you want to build your life, in the physical plane. Because some of you have been stuck, you've been stagnating. And so what this could even be working with someone on a project. Okay, it could be going off and studying. It could be that you're setting something up for yourself, like a house. There's something very strong here because we've got the 10 of Ariel, which is the home and the family. And it's about leaving a legacy. It's about, can be marriage in some cases, but there is very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. So some of you are really going to start focusing on your creative endeavors and your family life and your home. We did say something about the home before, that in some aspects you're not going to really feel at home where you are right now. There is another place perhaps that you do feel is home for you. But there is this need to keep going, and a feeling of wanting, at some points, wanting to give up. But on the other hand, you're determined to make something work. You're determined to make family, find that security within your own family and your home life here. So that's something that you will be wanting to put your focus on, also to help distract from the pain that you're undergoing, but this will also help heal you and move you forward. Now let's have a look at what you need to surrender at this time. Surrender to non-action at this time. So yes, you're doing this and it's a beginning for the end result. But now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So what I feel with this is that it's not necessarily saying don't take any action with these things, because I feel like it's already happening for you. Like there's already been the stepping stones put in place and you're just now going to be getting it off the ground and really... There has been a pathway for some of you that you, this stuff here, you were already on a pathway and then this stuff happened and it stuffed it all up for you. You're going to get back on track with this. So there was an actual direction and focus for you. Okay, so this has just put a spanner in the works basically, but you're going to get back on track. What this is saying, surrender to non-action, I feel, is to do with the connection, with the soulmate twin flame. Don't actually act out. Don't lash out. Don't grovel. Don't, even don't make contact right now. It might not be the right time. What it means is to just be in your own space, healing and nurturing yourself, licking your wounds, that kind of thing. I'm just saying. It's about healing, basically. It's about allowing yourself to sit in that darkness for a while so you can receive that spiritual awakening that you need, but not sitting in it to the point where it really... affects your state of mind. And if you're going into depression, that kind of thing, you will have to seek outside help perhaps, because you don't want to be stuck and spiraling downwards in that horrible negative energy. But sometimes it is healthier to sit, healthy to sit in it so that you can gain access to that portal of knowledge. And then surrendering to non-action. Don't reach out to this person. Don't chase this person right now. It's time to focus on yourself. Time to not give up on your life, because this has happened. Now, I want to see what Archangel Raphael has to say here. What's Archangel Raphael? Second opinion. So, dear God and Archangel Raphael, guide me to the best healthcare professionals for this situation. Now, what this means is that some of you might be second guessing. Maybe there's something that you've done, or you're just really unsure if you're on the right path or what you should do. Talk to a friend. If this is about health issues, go to a health professional, go to another health professional. Whatever it is you need to get yourself on the right track mentally, emotionally, and physically, guys, and even spiritually. So let's have a look at where this can lead you. Doing this stuff, where can it lead you to be if you're able to follow this pathway? So uncovering treasure. This is beautiful. So beneath the surface lies great bounty. There is a treasure within yourselves that you haven't unlocked yet, okay? But it's going to happen once you can look at this and move into it rather than away from it. Sit in it for a little while. There is amazing treasure that you can uncover. It's to do with this spiritual awakening. It's not just learning about the connection and why things happened. It's learning about yourself and, you know what, seeing how strong you are, seeing the light that shines within. That is a treasure in itself, is the light shining within yourself, the blessings and gratitude for the spiritual lessons coming in and the awakening for this, being able to realize, my God, I am stronger than I realized, and I can just, not fight back, but I can stand up and just move on my journey the way I need to. This is not going to affect the rest of my life. Trusting also for some of you that everything is going to fall into place as it's meant to. Sitting in it and wallowing in it and having this energy fester, this negativity festering within you, of these negative thoughts or these fearful energy, being put to the other person, put towards them, or just sitting in that kind of energy is not helping. It's affecting, but not helping the connection. It's not helping yourself. So once you're able to follow these steps, you're going to unlock a really beautiful treasure within yourself and find out so much more about yourself. You might even come to some kind of clarity within, it's kind of interesting because when we step back from something, we can see the bigger picture. There'll be stuff with this person that you recognize and have compassion for rather than what you were like when you were kind of against it and blaming and shaming and just hurt and lashing out. This is as you see it, the love of your life. For some of you, you think this person is the other half of your soul. So for that, to have that kind of awakening or belief or whatever it is in yourself, this love kind of far exceeds any pain that you're going through right now. You'll be able to also see their pain. You'll feel their pain. I feel like a lot of you are already feeling their pain. But you're going to realize you're stronger than you're going to realize that you're stronger than you know or that you feel right now. Some of you are really confused. You don't know what to do. You don't know whether to reach out or stop contact or just forget it or whatever. But it's showing here that the best steps is to focus on your own healing, your own path, your own healing path, your creative endeavors up here to get something concrete in your life happening, that security, that stability. Working with others, don't do things alone. You don't have to be alone. But when you are alone, realizing it's not scary and that it can be a blessing in disguise. Being by ourselves and sitting in it and being able to even write it out on a piece of paper or talk with the counselor or whatever you need to do, or a friend, you can unlock a lot of knowledge within yourself. It's that higher wisdom that you're not able to access when you're in this state of mind or being right there. I just want to pull out one more card here. What's the greatest lesson you need to focus on right now regarding this? This is interesting. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Now, this could be this person. They might be classified as an ex in your life now. So it may be that you just have to cut the cords for now. Just for now. It doesn't have to be forever, but for now, so that you can, cut the negative cords at least, so you can focus on yourself and dealing with your own cords, your own negativity at the moment. It could be that for some of you that you're carrying pain from the past and it's affecting this connection here right now. And so there is a definite need to go within and to heal old patterns. And this is where the spiritual awakening occurs, because it will be for some of you an aha moment. It's like, aha, I finally get it. I know what I have to do. And now I can take the steps to work out how to progress further in my life and to heal and to be stronger and just work on myself, get this happening. So it's about releasing the negative thoughts here too when it comes to another person, because they've inflicted some kind of pain on you. It's very hard to just let it go when you're in pain. It's hard to forgive. Let's pick another one. Oh, hang on a moment. That one fell down. So chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction. This is why it's so hard to release them as well. Because there is a very strong connection. You're trying to release them, but it's so hard because you can feel their energy. You're dreaming of them. You're thinking of them constantly. They're in your space. They're in your aura, like in your energy space around you. They're just there. So it's so important to be able to take back your energy at some point in your life here. Taking back your energy. Let's see what's coming up. All right, that's way too many. Sorry, guys. I just want to get one or two at the most. Oh, they fall down all the time. Okay, so what we've got here, we've got Aries. So this could be definitely significant for those of you who are an Aries or dealing with an Aries. It doesn't have to be. For those of you who don't resonate with that, this is just the energy coming through, being bold, impulsive, pioneering, taking the lead in your own life. Sometimes, Aries can be very much about the I am. It's very much about the identifying with who they are. It can be seen as ego, and ego is not necessarily a bad thing. It's how we identify ourselves in life. And you need to step into that I am energy. Stand up, be strong. Don't be in this forever, right? This zone here. And it says, call upon your spirit guide, because sometimes we just need that celestial guidance. We don't always know the answers, even on the physical plane. Not everybody knows the answers. They can give us advice, etc. But it's about tapping into your own heavenly helpers. The divine source, God, whatever it is, the higher wisdom, the higher self, whatever you resonate that with, or, identify, I should say, that with, then that's the person or not the person, but the entity or the energy that you call in. And that will help you too to be able to get this confidence happening, this boldness and taking the lead and taking charge of your own life and your own healing. Just amazing. Just amazing. I just feel like I need to pick another card. I don't know why, but I'm just going with the flow today, guys. Just doesn't feel like this is done yet. So separation, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, and time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Well, we've already seen that there's a separation here, but I'm wondering also if there has been some stress in your lives, either their life or your life, where this has been an issue. And sometimes if we're not feeling settled in our physical world, it can very much impact on ourselves and how we feel emotionally, mentally, that kind of thing. This person might also have issues. Maybe somebody has gone away because of a job situation. That could be something as well. What else have we got here? What's the other advice card, please? What's the other advice card, please? Here. What does this person, what can they do? Stay positive, guys. So we saw that about staying optimistic. Stay positive. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me be optimistic, there's that word, and take the appropriate action steps that support my health. This is just confirming it, guys. It's just beautiful. You just need to be able to accept what's going on within you. Don't beat yourself up. Don't force things to happen. Just sit in it if you have to for a little while. Gain that knowledge and experience. No, through your experience, gain that knowledge. Be strong on your path, knowing that, yes, there's a strong chemistry here. You're always connected. There's a past life relationship going on here. But you need to be able to choose. Are you going to stay and wallow in this pain and this dark place? Or are you going to take this when it happens? Are you going to recognize it and stand strong in your power? And by doing that, I don't mean just suddenly stand up and be in your power. There's obviously action steps that you need to take. Could be first up reaching out for someone who can mentor you or can guide you in some way, in a healing, nurturing way. It might be a therapist that you reach out to. It could be a best mate, someone who knows what you're going through. It could be this reading today. It might have helped you in some way. And getting a second opinion also. Being able to, if you've been second guessing yourself, going out and validating and confirming things for yourself on your path. And it's confirming and validating your own feelings. Don't push them away, guys. It's okay to feel what you're feeling, and you won't be in it forever. It's about taking that action to jump into something that's going to help you be optimistic and focusing on your own path and building yourself up. That's what this is about, guys. So I hope that's helped today. I really am amazed when these readings come out like this. It's just not planned. It's just there. And it's just beautiful. And I hope to do another one again soon. So have a great day, guys. I love you all. Love and blessings.